Hey guys, I'm trying to continue Steins Gate. Last video I watched was 4 episodes, so I can get to these 3 episodes titled Chaos, Theory, and Homeostasis 1, 2, and 3. So I thought they'd probably connected and I want to wait to watch it like this, because if I didn't, you know, it wouldn't. I mean, I could have, but I wanted to probably just keep these 3 as these 3. Anyways, one more thing down. I don't really know how if it has any significance or how to explain it properly, but it was a scene where Okabe was in that space area part, which is confusing in itself, but he was like raising his hand and it turned to the goo, that part. That's what Mayuri does a lot. She raises her hand to the sky and it's like, what are you reaching for? What does that mean? Who dies? Something like that. But it looked exactly similar to how she raised her hand. So does that mean she's involved as I thought? Like, I've been suspecting her, good way or a bad way, I don't know. That's all I want to mention before we get on these next 3 episodes. Hopefully it does look as similar as I thought, because I seen it as I was editing, but I didn't go back to actually check Mayuri's hand in the sky. But I'll put it together here just to show what I thought. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, so not further ado, let's continue. KЯUSU. Is it loud? Probably. I want you to be the Messiah. He's panicking. The character comes out when he panics.
You're freaking me out.
Was he saying that in front of them?
I might have an unprecedented skill. The only way I'll know is for us to change the past enough to shift the world line again.
But it happened twice. I think we're
What's the skill?
confident
The
you're...
world line splits off and memories which are inconsistent with the new reality get erased. Mine are not. I call it reading Steiner.
Who let him name stuff? That did not eat. Did it? I don't know. We'd have to hear more. Unless she objects to the name after this opening. But, it's like he is one... I don't know how to explain it. Because if they jump to different world lines and it's still him with the same memory, there's only one Okabe then. You know? If that's how it kind of works. He'll remember from each world line. You can't really change him. He'll always remember.
We sent a D-mail 5 days into the past telling Daru the position of the cards in his match with Ferris. So he should have won.
Okay, but then wouldn't he have the memory of it? I understand it now how it works. It's not necessarily like we're gonna see them work in the past. It's just, it already happened. That's why they sent the message. It happens and you jump back to like the present of a different world line.
Daru got the message all right, but it didn't seem to change the past.
He just doesn't know how to play.
Shouldn't it? He knew where the cards were.
Didn't want to beat her?
The world line doesn't jump for every little incidental thing that
Doesn't mean he'd do it
I
from
feel
the
like
text
we
he
need to
gets.
find a more objective way of changing the past. Just feels unfair.
Unfair. I think I've always learned in different type of shows that changing the past would greatly ruin the future or change it for the worse.
Going to have to conduct more experiments.
Moeka?
Up!
Can I?
Let her. I don't know, like, I don't suspect her right now. She hasn't done much, only for the fact that I think she's in the future. She doesn't remember, because, like, that's what teacher said. But he's so mean to her for no reason. Sure, she texts too much, but, like,
You are a tenacious one.
mute your phone.
Hey, what did I tell you about spooking my kid?
I didn't do the least
He just
little thing
breathes
to
and
her.
she doesn't
Come
like
on
it.
now.
There's, like, no part in this little girl's head, so her hair's just matted, and then they found, like, 2 pieces that aren't to put her hair up.
Did you ever get a hold of Teeter or what?
Yeah, he and I did end up corresponding, in fact, but I'm not exactly sure if I believe him anymore.
What in the hell? Why would you doubt him?
Explain to me why you're so worked up about it?
She must know him.
Somebody...
Good morning, you guys.
This is so interesting. I don't get it. And she won't hide her feelings at all. She is weird. She doesn't try to hide anything anyways. She should also be the one to do it. She texts so fast.
I got this cell phone 4 days ago, but I don't like it. So I want you to tell the past me not to purchase it.
I get it. If you see Moeka and she's got a different cell phone, you'll know that it worked.
Right away. That's a new phone? Can't really tell.
All right. Initialize the phone wave real name.
TBA.
Oh, are you leaving already?
I figured you were in the middle of something, so...
Oh wow. The way they covered it up, I didn't even notice.
How did it change?
But he still has to explain everything to them too. They should have found out a way to make it easier.
Where's Shining Finger? She was just here.
What are you on about?
Just ignore him. That's what I do.
They should remember. Okay, even if they don't keep memories, they should remember that he remembers when they go to the past or do whatever they do. So then they would know, oh, did we do something? Like, just, what do you mean just ignore him? We understand that he remembers things. And that shouldn't have been wiped away. Should it have? No.
What about Moika then? Has she been here today?
I don't think so. Do I know her?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The
Ocarine?
quiet girl.
I don't know who you mean.
Who is this?
So they went back so far, that's what they don't remember that he remembers.
It's not just Mayuri Okabe. I've never heard of her either.
Oh, God.
We sent another D-mail, didn't we?
We did?
Okay, see,
What's
quit
different
with
this
it.
time?
That's why she takes pictures. Not that she knows or knew this would happen, but stuff like this, she's probably experienced it.
She messaged me right back. It's very much in character.
You can't go back to like fix their memory first. You have to leave it like this,
Let
but
me get this straight.
she remembers it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you doing it again?
We can talk about this later.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, they're leaving. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're trying to figure. We're just gonna leave it like that.
You look adorable.
I've never been so embarrassed before.
Don't be
There's no way
embarrassed.
anyone
You're
could
the
force you
prettiest boy these
anything and
schools
have me
ever
show it
seen.
off.
What do you think, Ocarine?
Let's see here. Code Red! Attacking me with...
I didn't actually come here to play dress up. I stopped by to ask the members of the Future Gadget Lab for a really big favor. There's someone in the past I've got to send a really important text message to.
Wait, how does? I thought they didn't explain. That's why they hid the toaster oven.
Remember how I brought you that watermelon yesterday to make up for the ticket?
But they said they.
Did Ruka happen to stop by?
My Ruka? No?
I think I was meant to be a girl.
Huh?
How could you?
For as far back as I can remember, I've always felt awkward about the way I look.
But what would a text do?
Someone this cute can't possibly be a boy.
Isn't she rude? Because that was rude.
Sorry. Look, this isn't a joke. I'm totally serious about wanting to be a girl.
But what would the text do? I think that'll ruin things beyond Moika being wiped from their minds. You would have to go back before you were conceived, like, or what are we talking about?
I heard that if you eat a lot of meat when you're pregnant, you end up having a
Whoa,
baby.
we're not going back that
And
far.
if you eat lots of veggies, you have a girl instead. Maybe if she knew that.
So,
You're who you are today because you were born a male. Imagine you were a girl, you probably wouldn't have met them. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop.
Your request shall be summarily granted.
No,
Oh,
that
yeah,
is too
thank you
risky.
so much.
there's absolutely no evidence to support it.
If
In The
certain
Sims,
DNA makes
apparently, it
failure,
works.
what's the harm in letting it
Watermelon
try?
and apples.
Turning it into numbers, we get...
Positive this is a good idea, huh?
It's perfect.
Even if you think it won't work, you shouldn't even test that. What if they haven't met her then? Shut it too quick.
I remember everything. Does that mean...
They need to be careful too, because it's not like they can go like. I mean, theoretically they could, but go back to fix what they
I don't know
wrote.
anyone who would go
Okay.
out in that.
Sure, why not? It's comfy enough. In fact, I think you'd look real.
What are you gonna do to test? Don't even touch.
Keep your eyes on the face, mister.
I was doing research.
For real.
What?
Research purposes.
Ask-
Since there are different world. I mean, what? Question is what? What world
Question
lines?
is,
Like,
what?
is she a girl now? Like, so okay, I guess it could be possible with they send text back to mom, but like just the veggie thing, I don't even believe that. But then it's different world lines. There could be a world line where everyone's different gender and all that. So confusing. But I'm confused. I mean, I want to know more about Moika. Like, do you have a new phone? Like, where is she now? No one remembers her, so she's not gonna come back to the lab.
But I'm confident the time machine will be fully operational with one or
Time
two...
machine?
mind your business.
That's exactly what
Oh, 007? Like, you're the last person from the opening that isn't really like a part of
I'm
everything
trying
yet.
to do.
Messages into the past.
Have you zero restraint?
Really? Well, now.
Look at the entrance, the sudden interest. That's it. Yeah, well. The sudden interest. I don't trust nobody. Holy, don't be changing your facial expressions so quick. One person I think I haven't seen that much in the opening is Dadu. I don't want to go back, but I'll just watch it again for next episode. But I don't think I saw him at all. Is that really it? Which means Dadu is just Dadu, bro. He's just a hacker.
Why do you always have to be so predictable?
Shouldn't even hang up, but the phone's not at her ear anymore. Don't just accuse him of eavesdropping the entire time, just asking how much he's heard or something.
What I...
Just so you know, I was not having an argument.
Oh, forgot to turn up.
It wasn't what it looked like. Things are complicated, okay? Don't even think about going there.
I didn't breach the wall. You're the one who brought it up.
Well, I don't want to talk about it.
You like, it's so weird. You want to talk about it? You can talk about it though. Still, I'm not gonna shame you.
Christina.
Go away, don't talk to me.
I'm not even gonna say he was here first because that's just childish.
I cherish our friendship. I'm here to listen.
Seriously?
As calculated, she took the bait.
Oh my goodness. Ferris
He
wheel.
wants me to pick something up for lunch.
She's interested because the time machine.
So Daru, how's the hacking coming along?
I got zilch, man. Sorry. Until we can crack the proprietary code the companion server's built on, we're basically spinning our wheels.
Is that not what the IBN is for?
Make it sound like we got one on tap.
What are you saying?
Whoa. Wait, did it disappear when they send back the text for Ruka? Because then, like, we wouldn't even know if it worked yet. You didn't even see, I don't know. Or it was when Moika sent the text back because she's the one that brought it to your attention and then you brought it to Dodo's attention. But then she, remember she met you or whatever, but she just didn't come here. I'm kind of confused. They don't have it now?
We don't have the first clue where one is.
Wow. Stop troubling time sending back a text, tea, vegetables. That's not necessary now.
I mean, broken down, the texts we've been sending are trivial.
But those trivial things can really change. What are you gonna say?
It's the butterfly effect.
Exactly.
Been associated with this kind of...
You guys are stressing me out because if I was there,
Where's the IBN in this world line?
No idea.
so then his father, her father, his,
No,
they wouldn't have it. When? You know, like when did it disappear? We went back twice, and they didn't check for it.
If you could travel back in time and redo one thing, what would you choose and why? What would your answer be? Oh wow, a real metal Oompa!
You've never seen one before, but we've seen
If
one.
you think about trying me, you'll just lose it again.
IBN 5100.
You heard her, or you're remembering that she was also looking for it. Damn.
Finger!
It's not that he heard her, but because she doesn't say anything, she hardly talks.
I need to talk to you, please!
He looks around and then he sees that she's there.
I don't understand. He's supposed to be here.
What? Like, she remembers him. She would remember their interaction. I'm not sure. Didn't you say she texted you and
IBN. I heard you say.
you heard her say it?
Please, do you know where it is?
No, I don't. I thought you.
She said it was supposed to be here.
You don't know?
I heard her say this, like something supposed to be here.
Hold on. Am I wrong, or are you talking like the two of you have met somewhere before?
Because we have.
What? How? When? Where?
You brought her into the lab.
So you went back and, but then
After Moika sent her D-mail.
everything went back, but then he's gonna go I mean, mad scientist, he's not mad yet. He's gonna go mad. I forgot they're here to meet her.
My life is officially
So the hair is real or is it a wig because she's meeting them? Because the cat ears is on.
Where have you secreted the IBN 5100?
Oh, I'm gonna get to that. But first, if you'd all be so kind, I have an itty-bitty whittle favor to ask.
Ha! You intend to
He'll
extort
do
us?
it and then
It's
they're
really
gonna...
not that big of a deal, I promise you. I'd
Daughter.
just like to use D-mail for myself one time, that's all.
No, you see, like, you can't be exchanging it like that. All the problems we have because people just, like, you can't agree. You can't agree. And it's not Daughter's call. If you put your foot down, she'll probably, like, you know, give you what the answers you want anyways. Because, like, you really shouldn't be doing that. But then these two, like, oh, he should have by himself.
Out of the question, damn it! It's just we don't yet understand the consequences.
And he's, because, like, they don't remember. Every time they go back, all these stuff changes and what's different. So he's the one who should be really making the calls.
So we can use it to win the lottery, but Ferris, that's
That was a
crossing the
test,
line.
and you didn't
That's
win.
some BS.
Very well. But you may only
It's
use
gonna get
D-mail
worse.
on... So what does it say?
Something secret.
That
It
is
better
not
have
how this
nothing to do with
works.
him.
As head of the Future Gadgets Laboratory, I have a right to know what we're unleashing on the world.
Yeah, they should
Boys
know.
aren't allowed to pry into a girl's private life. You wouldn't want people reading your text messages, would
They
you?
all have to read what goes back. They're so annoying.
For all I knew, a serial killer could have gotten a hold of your phone.
A veiled confession that Hoenn strikes
They're wasting
fear into your
time.
heart.
He had to
That is
talk the
by
way
not
she wanted us.
interrupting
Keep
me.
hanging up.
The two of them have something going? Sometimes they have a little trouble getting along.
So, kinda, yeah.
Maybe
I won't
this
send
isn't
it.
such a good idea.
Ferris,
Like, what would it say? Like, how
we have
would
full
you...
discharge.
She remembers
Go
everything
for
that
it
happens.
now.
I don't think she knows that right now. So you could do it remotely?
Hello? Who are you?
He seems confused that you're saying, who am I? I swear, what did you do? You should have read it. You kind of like,
Sorry to run, but I've got to be on my way.
oh
It was
no,
a pleasure
Sanji.
meeting you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, your dad seems like a really sophisticated type of guy.
Duh, he raised Ferris. He's got to be like a secret.
Okay, it's not even, well, she sends it back with something about Okabe in mind. But the fact that her dad's here now, that's one difference. And then they all met him.
Oh God. What if things can't be shifted back? What if we've gone too far?
Well,
To Okari!
you thought that would be a
Snap out of
possibility?
it, silly. I want to stop in Nakano before we head home to get a nice dojinshi.
And the fact that it's still playing through the ending song?
Nakano? You can't be serious. Forgotten where we live, dude?
Bro, you did this to yourself, Okabe. Like, why would you agree? Stop saying it's not a game and you're the only one that remember. So the one making the decision should be you because you're affected by it all greatly. I'm so annoyed. They need to stop their test and they would fade to the next song because this was too much time left. Yeah, oh no, he needs to stop being so lenient and they need to listen to him. He needs to start being the mad scientist he claims he is.
All traces of Moe culture have vanished from the streets of Akihabara?
Oh, all traces of Moe culture. So what does she want to change? To be like a normal girl in his eyes, and he would probably want to date her. But you seem like proud of the fact that you brought Moe culture or whatever over here. So the store he went to buy all that like merch and action figures, whatever he got, is gone.
You still work part-time at Queen Maze, don't you?
Huh? What's a Queen Maze?
That's so annoying.
Moe culture thrives here mostly because of my
You should have read her message.
So it's a compliment.
Did she send a D-mail back in time to undo that? An entire city, rewritten by a mere text message.
Ferris, this entire... What did you do? Does this mean like, hey, these people are walking by though? Walking by, not necessarily staring at her. Okay, yeah, now they're staring at her. Does she not like being who she was? I didn't really know what you call it, but she said Moe culture. Does she not be like being a cosplayer and all these guys adoring her or whatever? And that melts away because she erased it with the text message. You should have read what was in it, bro. Starting this, I thought that Mayodi wasn't a girl. For some reason, I remember seeing that somewhere. But maybe I'm confusing it with Ruka. I'm not sure, but it's like, I don't even know why that would be the case anyway, so I barely mentioned it. So I want to take it back, but I haven't finished it yet, so we got nowhere, really. Maybe their timelines would mess that up. Like how Ruko changed her gender, his gender. I don't know. Is that Dancer's girl? Let's still just sit up in there.
So you and Mayuri filled in for me against Ferris. Got both of your asses kicked in case you forgot that. But the girls have been friends ever since, so good times. Hell, a little food poison.
Okay, well, it's like he's replacing the Okabes in these timelines, because he does remember what happened here, but he remembers what happened in the original timeline he was from. No matter where he jumps, he remembers that much.
I wish I could wear that, but I'm so not curvy enough to pull it off.
Don't you worry. Small
You
boobies
wish you could wear it. So Ruka's a girl now.
have their
If we make it a girls-only trip, then I'm totally down for some beachside fun in the sun.
Besides, this outing to the beach were really girls only.
Do not mention Ruka.
Leave poor Rukako high and dry.
Huh? How so?
As I pointed out,
Ruka's a girl now. We didn't really like check to see if it switched. The vegetable thing worked. Not even because of vegetables. Like if we're switching, there's a time where Ruka would be a girl.
I should go. I'm sorry.
no, you don't. It's gone on long enough.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You look thrashed. Everything okay?
Just a little torture. Nothing a new pair of legs won't
Torture?
fix.
I bet it was that Maki-say chick.
Yeah.
You feel like going for a ride?
On your bike with no pegs and one seat? Do you have a spare?
That you had a Second bike.
Guess our pets.
So, I'm looking for my dad.
She hasn't really been
Not much of a
searching. I
smoking
mean, we
gun.
only see her here.
I think my dad's gonna be somewhere tomorrow. But if I show up and he doesn't, that's it. I gotta move on either way.
You keep changing the timelines and it might interfere with her meeting her
There's a
father
place
as
I
well.
You just made the serendipitous error of disclosing your tale of paternal woe to a mad scientist. Henceforth, you are lab member 008.
So far, nothing bad, really negative happened. But when Mocha was erased, I was so scared. And then there's no Moi culture. I don't know what the text Farrah sent back, but he's fine with keep going back and back and back.
Thanks for being a pal, Okabe.
So is she not
I want you to
008?
promise me you'll come to the lab tomorrow whether you meet your father or not. If he's not there, we'll help you. For science, of course.
Ferris is cooking or you're meeting. Oh, now's the time to choose
Sure,
it.
I've got it.
There's probably someone else that could remember when times change and you realize he's been doing it.
Remember back when we were little kids? And you had that really bad fever? I didn't want you to die. So I looked up at the stars and said a prayer.
With the hand thing?
And right then,
Mmm.
one went shooting past right above me. So, as it went, I said, "Don't take my ocarine. Remember when you first got sick? How you fell down? Remember what you said? You said you were dizzy and that the world felt all wiggly. Like you've been zapped by lightning, you told me. Like things didn't make sense anymore. When
Like
we
how
were
he's
back
feeling
in
now.
Ferris's, your face reminded me of then.
Sick in bed with that fever. I'd forgotten how that felt. I wouldn't go touching that, Ruka. It's future gadget numero 4, Mode Snake.
Is that a claymore?
No, it's merely a mock-up. In actuality,
Why are you opening though? What are you looking for?
it's a humidifier.
Ah, here we go.
No, don't pull that!
What were you looking for? Why you pulled that?
Hold on. You have to unplug everything else before you use it. Otherwise, the breaker will trip.
Yeah.
No one
Anybody know
listens to
where
him.
the
No one
flashlight is?
remembers stuff. Is there a reason for this scene in darkness? Like, is something gonna...
I made this place because I couldn't invent friends.
It worked. I mean, I'm still here, aren't I?
Okay, and...
And you know, earlier,
Sorry, I always find someone to just, like, pick on and never like. I could end up liking her. But she's not my favorite right now. She's just there.
when you said you cherish our friendship, it made me happy. Like a lot.
These 3 episodes,
Fall on your head.
I thought a lot
Wait,
would happen.
What? I
And
tried
stuff
to say
did.
something nice
But
and
no
that's your
explanations
reply?
in, like, any
You're
of
such
them.
a bastard.
You can't realize how close you are to someone even with the lights off. I feel her whole breath in my face.
I made it very clear she was to report to the lab either way. But I guess my
It
instructions
wasn't really
were all
solid
for nothing.
plans though. And you know, when she first saw Christina and she like took out a weapon and was in a stance, she said she was a warrior before that, and I didn't even... I'm part-timer?
Why, that little...
I didn't even think about that.
Of course. I'll send a D-mail instructing myself to tail Suzuha this afternoon.
No,
at
no, no, no,
all
no.
costs.
They finally removed it. No! Because she... If she came there but it didn't crash, if it's gone, then she left. But like, I'm confused. Okay, no. Oh no. And this episode's gonna end just now. What are you gonna do? What's gonna change? No answer. It's just mess.
What's up?
It's good to see you're so hard at work.
So,
Coming up whenever you
she
feel.
said goodbye. Was he at the thing? Because you tailed her. What has really changed? The fact that,
Surely
other than the fact
mine.
that she's here.
You are a member of the lab now.
Yeah. Maybe I'll stick around. Look
Butterfly.
Dad a little bit more.
Each episode, nothing, they explain nothing. They just do stuff. I'm really enjoying it though. It's getting better, but I'm getting more annoyed. Why you keep going back in time? I still, she just said goodbye and then the satellite spaceship was gone. So I wanted to know where she had went and I'm glad she's here, but it's like, the butterfly shot at the end, very ominous. What happened negatively then? Because so far they're only showing the plus. They're only showing the plus side of everything. But I don't have much to mention about these 3 episodes. I'm still thinking. I had no answers, so I still have to theorize myself, and I don't want to theorize right now. I suspect everyone, but it's like not in a way where you're the evil one and the reason why this is all happening. This is all happening because they're doing it anyways, but then there's still the stuff with, what's that company called? CERN. It's like so far nothing like that negatively has happened to them yet. Oh yes, and Cheater wants him to fix, like, save the future. There's still that, but still nothing negative has happened. CERN hasn't done anything yet, which is way ahead of 2036, right? Nothing has happened yet. Anyways, I'm just going to end the video here. As you can see, it is later than when I normally end these videos. I couldn't record the same time I do, but thankfully it's the same day. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.